Hi everyone, it's Debbie. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. If you're new here, I'm a reseller. I've been reselling for 17, almost 18 years, and I absolutely love it. And today is inventory giveaway day. This video will be coming out on June 15th, and what I did this month for the giveaway was I went to the Oklahoma City Goodwill bins where I pay by the pound. If you have not ever been to the Goodwill bins before, it's actually nicknamed the Goodwill bins. It's actually called the Goodwill Outlet Center or Goodwill Clearance Center, and if you're looking to see if there's one in your area, just Google that and it will show you the closest one to you. At my Goodwill bins, I'm really fortunate. They have so much stuff. The bins are overflowing. Sometimes they are filled where they are higher than me and I have to actually reach up to the top of the bin to grab the clothing. But it is a lot of digging. I spent 1 hour and 54 minutes and I ended up with 41 pounds of clothing. At my Goodwill bins, it's 99 cents a pound if I get at least 25 pounds. Now, not everything is suitable to put in the giveaway. It's mid-June, so I know I shouldn't send jackets and sweaters and things like that. So I wanted to get enough items that I could create a pretty good box to send somebody completely free of charge. If you win, I pay the postage and everything. But I wasn't going to pass on the winter items. I pick those things up and sometimes I go ahead and list them and process them right then, even if it's in the middle of summer. But if I don't have time, I just put them in a plastic container. I mark what's in them, and then when it is approaching fall, I will go ahead and list those winter items. So I'll show you everything that I got. I'll show you. I did not have a lot of time to look up comps while I was there because my son Jason had a knee injury and I had to take him for an MRI. So I had a limited amount of time that I could spend there. So I thought I'm going to spend my time today just gathering items, and I might end up getting some things that I missed flaws or might not have the best sold comps. So there is a portion of them that I will be donating also. Probably if I had had time to go through everything and search sold comps and look really good for things, I might have only ended up with 25 or 30 pounds. So that's kind of the price I paid for not having as much time. So let me take you back and I'll show you a few minutes at the Goodwill bins. There is a lot of digging that goes on. And one thing that I did was I started counting. I was like, okay, I'm gonna count how many things I go through before I find one to take home. I would usually get to the 40s or the 50s before I would find one to keep. And then some of those items aren't even keepers. So it is a lot of digging, a lot of dedication to find these items. So I'm going to show you a little bit inside the bins and then I will show you the haul.
I'm walking down the street on clouds instead of the concrete. I'm dancing through. Everything's about to come my way. Nothing can ruin my day, no matter what anyone does or say. I smile at fools. No, I don't care, cause I am on my way up. And I won't stop, I won't slow down. Steady on my feet, I'm gonna rise up. No, I won't stop, it is my time. Cause I know what it's like to be broke. I know what it's like when nothing goes your way. So I'm gonna let myself enjoy the fruit from this lucky day.
And I continue to dig and dig and dig through that one bin. I spent the entire 1 hour and 44 minutes digging through that one bin. And the next few items are all no's, but I wanted to let you know that I do cut out a lot of the no's because I feel like there's more value in showing you the yeses on what is good to pick up, but I also don't want to misrepresent and let you know that I dig through so much before I find one good item to take home. But it is so worth it, and it is so exciting when you've been digging for a little while and then you find something great. It is just the most exciting feeling. normally I would pick up an Under Armour jacket. However, this one had some type of embroidery of a logo or skull that I thought would make it difficult to sell, so I passed on it. This little sweatshirt was so cute, but it was like a Walmart brand or something that I thought it wouldn't be worth picking it up. Then, yay, an Athleta swim top. I think that will do very well, so I brought that one home and I continue digging. He's cute, but I left him at the bins. But watch out, some little toys and figurines can be worth a lot of money.
'Cause I know what it's like to be broke. I know what it's like when nothing goes your way. So I'm gonna let myself enjoy the fruit from this lucky day.
And this is what it looks like when I have everything sorted out. I have my notebook. I was sitting down in the middle looking at comps and jotting down any important information. That bucket's going to be for anything that I need to donate. I have a pile of sweaters and other things sorted by different loads that I'll do. In the back, those things need a little extra attention. That's the jacket that I'm keeping. And I have 2 things that need steamed because they're new with tags. And then that bag is the items that I've already washed. Okay, we will start with the new with tags items, and I'm going to fill up a box, and usually I try to make sure that the boxes have at least a $300 resale value, and I added up everything, and it has well over a $300 resale value. When I give numbers and I say, okay, I think this will sell between $15 and $18, I think the range of what I added up was $321 and $380. Okay, the first one is new with tags, and I actually caught this one on video, and it is the brand MSSP, which is Max Studio Specialty Products, and it's a nylon spandex blend. It's size large. It looks like it's from Dillard's because that is the Dillard's return label, and it has a retail value of $68, and it is this pretty sheer material. I've actually done really well many times with this brand with dresses and tops and blouses, and I think you should probably be able to get about $25 for this blouse. Then the other new with tags items that I found, I did not know the brand, but I love picking up shorts rompers, and this was a snakeskin print, so I thought that was super cute, and so I thought I will try this, and it is Davy and Danny, and it is a size small, and new with tags, it says $40 on it. So it does not have a super high retail value, but it is new with tags, and it's kind of trendy with this print and being a romper. So I think you can still get about $15 for this. Then I'll show you one that I found that I'm keeping. I already listed it, so I'll pop up the listing, and it is the brand Scully, and I decided to list this one myself because by the time this video comes out and I allow time for everybody to enter the drawing and then send the box to whoever wins, it'll be past the time to be able to list this for it to sell for the 4th of July. But I saw this when I was walking out, and I just grabbed it because I thought, oh my goodness, that's really cool. I have sold things by the brand Scully before. It is a size 2XL, and when I looked up comps on eBay, there were none for sale in 2XL. It does have a little bit of a stain on the back of one sleeve, and it has a little bit of yellowing around the inside, and those are always areas that I pay attention to, but I almost was able to get the yellowing out just using OxiClean on the collar. So I just put that in the listing. and I think I can probably get about $30. And these stars are embroidered. This is a heavy cotton, so I think this is kind of just a cool shirt. And I might even be a little bit too late selling it because I'm going on vacation for a week, so that cuts out some of the time for ability to sell. So it might be next year, but that's okay. I thought it was a cool shirt. Then I also got this along the same lines. It's Land's End, and it's a little girl's size medium, 10 to 12, and it has sequins. So this won't sell for a lot, maybe $8 or $10, but I just thought it was really cute and super lightweight at the bin, so I had to pick that up. Then the next one, this one will go in the box, and this is Vince Camuto, and it is a size 3X. And so love selling 3X, and the tag, sometimes I'll get things where the tag is pulling up, and usually I'll just stitch it back down and it only takes a couple minutes, or I'll just photograph it and just say that the tag is a little loose. So either way works, but this is another animal print. I find animal print has been selling well. I looked up the comps looked really good for it. So I think this should sell for about $22 to $25. So that one is going in the box. So that's 3 things in the box so far. The next 2 items are items that I was so excited when they made a comeback, and this is Juicy Couture, and here is one of the labels. And I started picking these up maybe a year and a half ago, and they sell great and for really great money. And these are velour pants, so you might think a little bit more winter, but I was just at the mall the other day and I saw teenage girls wearing pants like this with little crop tops or with tank tops. So I think people are wearing these in the summer also. I looked up sold comps, and there are so many current sold comps, so they're definitely selling right now. So I'm going to include these because I think they will sell now. And here's the label for this one. This one's a size medium. This one is an extra small, so I definitely would not lot them up. I would sell them separately. And I think according to sold comps, they should sell for at least $25 each. So that's $50 right here in these 2 pairs of pants. Then I picked up a tie, and I thought it looked pretty. I liked the colors. I saw on the back 100% imported silk from Italy, handmade in the USA. And so I was like, oh, easy to picture. That will sell for $15 to $20 easily. But when I got home and inspected it, it had a flaw right there. So I'm going to put that in the donation box. Then I found a pair of North Face shorts. I was super excited to find that. These are in excellent, perfect condition. They are a girl's size medium, 8 to 10. They have a mesh liner inside, an elastic waistband, and a drawstring. And right now with the economy, I think sometimes things have to shift a little bit in reselling. And usually when anything happens in the world, there is a panic and people think that's the end of reselling. But I've been around for almost 18 years and I've watched so much up and down and drama that I think my strategy is I'm just gonna keep plowing ahead, keep working, keep listing. And if people have less money to spend, I think it's a good idea to list children's clothing, because children don't just want clothes, they actually need clothes. And if you have children's clothes, those will probably sell. And maybe not the super expensive ones as much. There will still be a market for that, but things that you can sell for around $10 to $15 might be good things to capitalize on in children's and in women's and men's clothing, and look for things that people need, not just want. And so I think children actually need clothes. They don't just want them. They might not need a $300 pair of shorts, but the sold comps on these show that they should sell for about $15, and that's a pretty reasonable amount. Next, I found a band tee, Ariana Grande sweetener, and it has that on the back. It is a size medium. It shows a little bit of wear, but I think you can still get around $14 for this. So that is going in the box. Then I normally pick up Victoria's Secret or Pink whenever I find it. This says Pink Super Soft, and it's very lightweight, very soft. And I wasn't sure if this is a swimsuit cover up or if it is a workout shirt. So what I did was I just quickly laid it on the floor and I used Google Lens. I quickly found a listing. It was a Mercari listing. I looked at it, it showed the stock photos. So if you chose to use the stock photos, you could do that. But if you use the stock photos, be sure you also picture the actual item so that they see exactly what they're getting. And then sometimes I'll say something like, I'm showing the stock photos just to show what the item looks like on. Please know that this one is not brand new. It is pre-owned in great condition or something like that. But I think this one, according to comps, will only sell for about $10. But Pink is a brand that often won't sell for a lot, but it sells. And so I like picking it up. Then this actually look kind of cute with this for swim. This was a brand that I looked up and it's called Alley Hop, and I found out it's an Anthropologie brand, and the comps are actually pretty good on this. And it's strapless. I put strapless, underwire, padded, and it looks like it has a spot for straps, but there are no straps included. But even just like this pre-owned, the comps showed that it should sell for around $10 to $12. Then the next one is a brand I love selling, and this is Athleta, and it is a swim top and it has a built-in bra, so I'd put that on the listing. Built-in bra, underwire, it has removable pads, it's bra size 34B/C, so it has a lot of good keywords that you can put in the listing, and according to the sold comps, this should sell for about $15 to $18. Now I'll show you a couple items that I'm going to hold on to because they are a little bit more of winter items, and I'm trying to send things that will sell right now. This is a pair of Nike pants, and these are just classic pants. I pick these up anytime I can get a chance. They have pockets, they have Nike on the side, they have zippers on the side, they have an elastic waistband and a drawstring, which are important things to put. They are a jersey lined material, so I love all of those things. Those are things that I highlight in my listing and use for keywords and tags. They're a size extra large, so that is great. And normally I can count on around $25 to $30 for these. And then these are cool. These are the shiny satin Nike size large, and they have the snap sides. However, when I got them home, I realized they have a lot of stains on them. So I've tried to work on them a little bit and they are not coming out. So I will have to see what I think these will sell for with all the stains, but hopefully I can still get about $10 to $15 out of them, even with the stains. But I normally always pick up these type of things. Probably had I noticed the stains, I probably still would have picked them up at the bins, but not at the regular Goodwill store. Then I got a pair of PacSun jeans. I love selling jeans when they have all of the information that I need right inside. These are the stacked skinny 34 by 32 vertical stretch jeans. They have this paint stripe on the side. They're distressed. I think these will sell for around $18 to $20. And being that these might be more fall, winter, I thought I would sell this pair. Next, I have talked a lot about how Abercrombie & Fitch is coming back, and I had a Goodwill haul last week, and one of the first things that sold was Abercrombie & Fitch, and so when I see it, I definitely pick it up. This is a pair of khaki shorts. They are a girl size 14, and it looks like the comps show that these will sell for around $12 to $14. Then another pair of Abercrombie shorts, and I think these are better. They are a size 16 in girls, which is a good size, and they are denim, so I love that, and I think these will sell for $15. And then I thought this would be cute to pair these up, or you could sell this one separately. And this is a Lush top. size small, and it's very stretchy and just super cute and very trendy. So I think this one you can sell for like $10, or you could pair this up and probably sell the set for $25. Then I found this J. Crew polo style 100% Pima cotton shirt, and it is so soft. It's very finely ribbed, and it has a 3-button placket, collared, just very nice, excellent condition. I think according to the sold comps, it should sell for around $18. Then I found a denim skirt. I love picking up denim skirts. They seem to do well. This one has cargo pockets on the side. It's a lightweight denim. It is by the brand Dockers, and I normally pick these things up, and they're an easy $10 to $12 sell. And talking about the economy, most people can afford to buy something like this when they need a denim summer skirt. So I think there's a lot bigger market for a skirt like this than a skirt that sells for $150. So that one is going in the box. Then I found this, and this reminds me, my son Jason loved Minecraft. So I will often pick up little Minecraft clothes or toys or plush or figurines because they usually sell well. This is just a pair of swim trunks, a boy's size medium. They have a liner inside, elastic waistband, drawstring, excellent condition on swim shorts or swimsuits, especially on kids. I always check the back where they sit down to see if it's completely worn, and there is absolutely no wear at all. So I thought this is something I would definitely pick up and sell, and I kind of want to sell it myself because it makes me think of when Jason was little. This is definitely something that I would pick up and have picked up and sold over and over, and I found 2 Minecraft shirts with it, so I would probably just lot this up and sell them all together, and they're all in really good condition. And some little boy is going to love getting these, and it has that on the back. So I would probably just lot these all up, and this would be an easy $15 to $18. Then this is another thing that I like picking up for little boys, and I found that these lightweight jackets will sometimes sell well in the summer even, so I went ahead and picked it up and included it. And this is the Marvel Avengers jacket, and I also had found a shirt right next to it that is Marvel Avengers, so I would probably put these as a lot, and having the extra t-shirt with it might just give you that little bit of an edge if they're looking at someone else's listing that is priced pretty closely. And at the bins, that's only adding like 20 cents to pick this up too, so I like doing things like that. And I think this would probably sell for anywhere between about $12 and $15. Next, I'll zoom through really quickly and show you some of the sweaters and jackets that I found that I will just put away and save for later. This is John Galt, and it's a cropped sweater, and I'm actually probably going to keep this one with a little hoodie on the back, and it has a double zipper. So this one is actually a keeper for me, as well as this one. I love this, and it fits me, and I have a hard time finding leather jackets that fit me. And this is an Ann Taylor jacket, and it is so soft. The leather is so nice. It has a few little scuffs, but I'm going to clean it just like I clean leather shoes, and I will use a little bit of leather cleaner, and then I'll use some leather conditioner, and I bet it will look excellent. I'm so excited. I love this. Then I got this little jacket. It is black, and it is reversible, and it has this faux fur lining. And if ever you can't find tags and you think it's reversible, often the tags are in the pockets. And this is London Fog, size medium. And it looked a little rough, but I washed it and it came out so nicely. So I think this will be a nice sell, probably just about $18. So this will be a nice item to sell for the fall. Then this one I was super excited about, and it fits me, and I tried it on and I really liked it, but it is Abercrombie and Fitch, and it is a women's size small, and it has this faux Sherpa lining. And so I'm going to have to look up sold comps and decide whether I want to keep it or sell it, but I'm guessing this will probably be $40, $45 in the fall, so I'm excited about that one. Then this one, Tommy Hilfiger, there have been so many times that I've said, I'm never picking that brand up again. It doesn't sell. And then I keep on picking it up because it was a size extra large. What I have to do is adjust my thinking. And yes, this might have sold for $40 when I started reselling, but it might not have that value now. So if I mark it at $40, it might sit forever. If I mark it at $15, it might sell right away. So that's what I found with a lot of things that I feel like it just doesn't sell anymore. It's not that it doesn't sell anymore, it just doesn't sell at the highest price that I ever sold it at. And if something is a little saturated, what you have to do is just come in at a very low amount. And when you buy things at the bins, you can sell them at a low amount. If I went to Goodwill and spent $6 on this, I can't sell it for $12. But when I got it at the bins, it's lightweight. It probably cost about 60 cents. I can sell it for $12 or $14 and still make around a $10 profit. And that's great to me. I got this hoodie and it has a nice jersey lined hood and it is Harley Davidson and it looks like it is a size extra large. And I just thought that was cool. And Harley Davidson seems to be really hit or miss for me, but I still pick it up at the bins. And so I will probably put this in a container and list it closer to fall, but I'm hoping I can probably get at least $20 to $25 for it. Then this was a new to me brand and here is the tag, but I felt it felt very quality. I liked the material and so I picked it up. It's a kid size small 8 and I found this sweater and I thought, oh, that's kind of a cool pattern. I bet that's vintage. Here is the tag, but when I looked it up, I only found one sold comp for it and it wasn't for very much money. And there is a button missing, so I'm probably just going to donate this one. Hat, and it has this CC, and this one was in the video. And I thought, ooh, that could be something. That looks cool. I liked the ties, and the brand is Mercer Street Studio. It is a size petite large. It says Luxalon, and so I thought, I wonder if this is vintage. I looked up sold comps. There was one comp, and I think it was in black for like $17. So it's not an amazing find, but I bet I can sell it for $15 to $17 and make at least a $10 profit on something that didn't even cost $1. Then this one I thought was pretty cool. It is Northern Isles. And it is 55% silk, 35% rayon, and 10% cashmere. And I was like, oh, this is going to be big money. But I looked it up and it wasn't great. Some of them that are really elaborate and have a lot of different patterns on them. The women's have really high sold comps. So if I just looked at that, I would have been really excited. But this one looks like men's, and the sold comps for the men's on things like this aren't much at all. So I might get $18 or $20 for this. But the great thing is I didn't find any holes in it. And so a lot of times when something is cashmere, I'll find holes in it. So that was a bonus. And this one is still wet. I was laying it flat to dry. All of this stuff I've washed. So if you are the winner of these items, everything will be washed and cleaned before it arrives to you. This one is a Lucky brand sweater, size medium. And the comps look like this will probably sell for about $18. Then we'll go back to a couple things that are going to be in the box. This one, I have heard people talk about it, Rebel Saints, but I had never found it before. And look at this, how all the graphics on it, and it reminds me of Affliction. And sure enough, when I looked up comps, it said this brand is by Affliction, and it has wings on it and rhinestones and cut out in the back. And I would have not known about this. I probably would have thrown this aside, but I have heard other resellers on YouTube talk about it. And I think I started watching YouTube about 2 or 3 years ago. And so a lot of these brands I didn't know before, and who knows how many times I passed on them because they just weren't familiar to me. So like the other day when I had my Goodwill bins haul, and I said that I had found Fry for the first time. Although I have been reselling for almost 18 years, I had not heard of Fry before I started watching YouTube videos. So after watching what sold videos and hauls, I was aware of it and knew to pick it up. So sometimes it seems kind of funny that I'm like, I've been selling for this long, but this is the first time I have found this brand because I just wasn't exposed to the brand. So I probably just tossed it aside before that. So this is what the tag looks like. According to the sold comps, I think you should be able to sell this for around $25. And when I was looking at sold comps, this is what I often do. After I look at the sold comps, then I will sort from highest to lowest. I will look at the highest selling comps and I will write down some keywords from their listing or copy or paste it. So the keywords that I came up with from the items like this one that sold the best were rocker, biker, they put by affliction, rhinestones, logo, cutout, distressed, and wings. So it's a good idea. I normally, when I'm looking up comps, I will have a notebook next to me and jot down keywords, or if I'm creating drafts, copy and paste those into the draft right then, because it's a great idea to take things from listings that were very successful. So this one is going in the box. Then I've debated on whether to put these in right now since they are jeans, but they're kind of lightweight. So I decided this is still good for summer because some women don't like to wear shorts in the summer and they might like a nice pair of animal print. These are Bold Elements, size 12, curvy, skinny, and the comps looked pretty good on them. And specifically, I looked up comps for size 12 and I found comps for $15, $16, and $17. So I would say you could sell these for around $15 to $17. They are in great condition, and just like with the kids' swim trunks, I always look between the legs, I'll look at the seat. I will also check and make sure that the zipper works and all those things checked out. So I thought these were a great pair to pick up. So these are going in the box. Okay, so that is a pretty full box, and according to recent sold comps, I think those items should sell for somewhere between $321 and $380. Now, I'm going to give this giveaway a little bit longer. This is coming out on the 15th, but in a couple days, I'm going on a little vacation. My husband said, your birthday's coming up. What would you like to do? And I was like, oh, how about if we grill and swim in the pool or something like that? And he's like, oh no, let's go somewhere. Where would you like to go? So I told him I'd like to go hiking at like a state park or something. So we are in the middle of planning a road trip, maybe in the mountains. So I'm going to be gone for a little while. So this comes out on the 15th and I should be back by the 26th. So let's give this one all the way until the 27th. I will do the drawing on June the 27th at 9 a.m. Central Time, and then I will either have a post that comes out that tells the winner if I don't feel like I can get a video out right away, or if not a post, then it will just be in my next video that comes out. Hopefully, I'm going to see if I can do some sourcing along the way. So I will probably have a video that I am anxious to get out. So it'll probably be in a video that is out just shortly after the 27th, if not the 27th. We'll use a random YouTube comment picker. And what you'll want to do to enter is first, make sure that you're subscribed. 2, like the video, and 3, write a comment in the comment section below with the word vacation. When I use the comment picker, I will use the word vacation. So if you have the word vacation in your comment, you are entered to win. And if you win, I will mail it to you free of charge. Okay, so now I'll show you a few more things that I got. And this one I thought was so pretty, and it is the brand Lulu's, and it has this embroidery and this string, but it has a few stains on it. So I have been working and working to get those out. I don't know if you can even see it very well, but it has a few stains on it. So I'm still trying to get that out. So I didn't want to put something stained in the box. I try to make sure that everything that I put in the box does not have stains or flaws. And sometimes I might miss some flaws. If I do, I'm very sorry, but I'm trying to send things that don't have any stains. I got this shirt, it's BB, and I thought it was so cute, and it has a belt. It's still wet, and then it needs to be steamed or ironed, but I'm keeping this one for me. I liked it. I thought it was super cute, and I'd like to wear that in the fall. I debated back and forth on putting this one in the box. It's size extra large because a lot of people won't sell Old Navy because it doesn't retail very high, And so, but I have no problem selling Old Navy. It usually sells well. And this is just a very lightweight denim look chambray dress, size extra large. So I'm happy to sell these kind of things, and it might only sell for $12 or $14, but when you get it at the bins, I think that's great. These were a few other items that I wasn't sure if everybody would be comfortable selling these, so I was like, I'll sell this. This is a bra. It was in really nice condition, and it says Auden, size 36B. And when I looked up comps, you have to be careful because the first couple comps that I saw were like hundreds of dollars, and I was like, oh my gosh, jackpot. And then I realized it was for a lot of like 20 of them or 30 of them, and they were brand new with tags. So one of them might sell for like $14, but I'm great with that. And then this one is just a Gap body, and so I doubt this will sell for anything, but I might just lot it with something else sometime. And then I love selling things like this. They usually sell well for about $15, and it's Victoria's Secret. Sometimes some can have a lot more value. I haven't looked up this exact one yet, but I'm sure it can sell for at least $12 or $14. Then this one I thought was really pretty too, and it is the brand Ambrielle. And I have sold bras by this brand, and they sold well. So I thought, oh, I bet this will sell well and can get at least $12 or $14 for it. Then this is one that I'm going to donate. I used to pick up Eskimo Joe's all the time, and it would sell really well. And this one is fishing, cute, and it has the beefy Hanes tag. I used to pick up Eskimo Joe's because it sold really well, but lately I've had a few things and they just haven't sold. So what I probably need to do is adjust my expectations and lower the price and see if it sells. One time I heard Hard Rock Cafe was the #1 t-shirt for restaurants, and #2 was Eskimo Joe's, and that's located in Stillwater, Oklahoma. So that's about an hour and a half away from the bin. So I do find a lot of Eskimo Joe's, but I haven't been moving my pieces anymore, so we'll see. And my husband likes fishing, so maybe he would like that, but this looks too big for him. But I think that's going to go in the donate. And this one is Cuddle Duds, and it is so soft. It's not an expensive brand, but it usually sells really well. And the comps were actually pretty good on this, about $12 or $14. And so do you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and put that one in the box too, because I think this one will sell well, and it's excellent condition and so soft. And then this one is also Cuddle Duds, but I'm gonna keep this because I have a black shirt like this, and I love it. It's just so soft, and in the winter I will often wear it as a base layer when I go running, and it's just an extra layer and so nice. So now I have a black one and a white one. So that one's for me. Then this one is for me. This one says Waco, Texas, and that is special to me because that's where my husband proposed to me, was in Waco, Texas. We ran the Silo half marathon race, and at the very end of the race, he proposed to me. So I had to pick this up, so that's another keeper for me. This top I'm keeping for me. I thought it was cute. I looked up the comps. It was actually pretty good. It's called Nicky Bicky. So if I see that again, I will pick it up to sell, but I liked it for me, so I'm keeping that one. And this is not much, it won't sell for much. It's just a sports bra from Target, but I like it, or I figured one of my girls would. And then this one is for me, and this is Lululemon. I found it at the bottom of the bins, and I thought these would fit me, and they're nice and warm, and I had a pair just like this, and I was going through kind of a hard time right after getting a divorce and just starting over from scratch financially, and I sold off most of my Lululemon stuff, and I had a pair like this, and they sold for like $100. They sold really well, but I was so sad to sell them because I loved them, but I needed the money. But now I have another pair, so I'm so excited, and they have some wear, and there's actually a little hole in them also, but that's okay with me. I'll see if I can do something to repair it. So yay, I'm super excited. This will be a nice warm pair for when winter comes. Then this was a mistake. This one's getting donated. This is Rewind Jeans, and for some reason I thought this was a good seller and I picked it up, but it's going to be donated. Then I picked up this little blanket that's so cute with the little whale on it, and it is the brand Cloud Island, and this item is very oversaturated. There are so many listed and not many sold at all. So I thought, how about do an experiment? I will list this and I will see what comes up in the results of search, and I will price mine really low and see if I can still get it to sell if I just price it at a low amount where I will still make a profit and not try to price at the high end. Back 10, 12 years ago, I would always list at the very highest because I was like, I'm going to get top dollar. But things change in reselling, and so now I know not everything is going to sell, and it's not going to sell at the high amount. If it's saturated, if the market is pretty oversaturated, I'm going to see if I can still sell it if I just price it low. So we will see on that one. Hopefully I will be reporting back on what sold on that one. This one I thought was adorable. I looked up sold comps. They were not great. So I will probably just redonate this one, or if I quickly choose to list it, I bet I would only make $3 or $4 on it, but still I saved it from going to the landfill, so I'm happy about that. And then this pair of swim bottoms, how do you say that? Isaac Mizrahi, and these looked cute, and I was finding a lot of swimsuits. Most of them were Shein, but I thought, maybe if I find the top, that's pretty cute. I think that could sell well. Well, I never found the top and I forgot to throw these back. So I'm just going to donate those. I had a couple items in the laundry room. I always finish a haul and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot about this one that I had hanging up to dry. This one I am treating still. It is wet, but it has a stain right there. So I've been trying really hard to get that out. It's really cute. It is Banana Republic Sunday, size medium. So I think this would be a good $20 sale. This one I wanted for myself. It's so cute. A sweater dress by Banana Republic, but I found a couple holes. So that one I will not be keeping. I rarely find Free People. I order a lot of Free People from liquidation, but I rarely find it thrifting. So I was so excited when I found this sweater, and it is a mess. It's going to take some work, but it is Free People. And so I'm going to do some work on it. And it's amazing that sometimes just using the sweater shaver for like 2 minutes can make the difference between it looking super bad like this to just looking in excellent condition. So I'm anxious to work on this sweater and see if I can make it look really nice so that I can sell it, because sometimes Free People sweaters can sell really well. Okay, I can just leave you hanging. Let's see if we can make this sweater look nice. First, I'll lint roll it. Okay, now we will use the sweater shaver. I love this sweater shaver. It's the best one I've ever had, and it doesn't cost very much. I think it was around $11 or $12. I have it linked down below. This is just a portion of the sweater shaving. I actually spent 11 minutes on it. This is the third time dumping this, but the sweater looks great. So that is the third one. This is the final product. It looks like a different sweater now. So I feel like I can definitely sell this now. I then took photographs, looked up the style number, which was on the tag, found out the exact name of the sweater, and I went ahead and listed it so I could show you how it looks. It does not look perfect, but It looked terrible before, and now I feel good selling it and just saying that it does show some wear. You also want to make sure there is enough value in the item to take this time to sweater shave it, but I think this one will sell for around $35. So I thought that was worth the time, but I love my sweater shaver. If you don't have one, it is worth the $12 or $14 investment. I'm cleaning up and found one more item that I forgot to show. It somehow blended into the counter, but this one I think I'm going to keep. It might have shrunk a little bit, but it's so soft. And look at these cute bell sleeves, and it is the brand 360 Cashmere, so how could I resist that? I thought it was super cute. So I haven't tried it on yet, but I think I will keep this. So I just had to pop back in here to show you this one. You should see the disaster. I'll have to take my phone and show when I am prepping for a video or sorting clothes or afterwards cleanup. It is a disaster in here. So I will just show you my mess. So this is what it looks like. What you don't see, all this pile of stuff and on the counter. And that's my little ring light. So I make a huge mess. So just setting up and cleaning up afterwards takes a little bit of work. Everything that I found at the bins, that took 1 hour and 54 minutes to source all of that. It's probably taken me 2 or 3 hours to wash all of it. It was a lot of loads of laundry, and then I still need to do a little bit of steaming, but well worth it for the prices that I pay at the bins. Thank you so much for watching, and if you don't mind giving me a thumbs up, I would appreciate it so much. And if you're not subscribed and would like to join me again, just hit the subscribe button down below, and if you hit the notification bell, it will let you know when I release new videos. Thank you so much for watching, and everybody have a great day. Bye.